What's up guys, today I show you 5 characters who hate Naruto the most. On number 5 we have Danzo. Self-righteous, pragmatic, and highly ambitious, Danzo Shimura was known as the Shinobi of Darkness in Konoha due to his unsavory methods of covertly dealing with threats to the village. Danzo firmly believed that the Hidden Leaf was most stable and at its strongest when united against a common enemy, and this led him to antagonize those he saw as useful scapegoats. For instance, he was responsible for fueling suspicions about the Uchiha clan following the Nine-Tails attack on Konoha on the day of Naruto's birth. Additionally, he was also the one who subtly spread information about Naruto being the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki, which focused all the village's fear and hatred towards him. This made Naruto spend most of his childhood in isolation, since all of Konoha was afraid of the tailed beast sealed within him. Violent, greedy, and temperamental, Kakuzu viewed himself as the treasurer of the Akatsuki. Due to his obsession with money and accumulating wealth, he was prone to killing his partners in the organization out of sheer frustration, until he was eventually paired up with the immortal Haiden. Although he was generally calm and focused, he could also lose control on occasions, as seen when he aggressively attempted to kill Naruto during their initial exchanges, despite having orders to capture the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki alive. Ultimately, he was defeated by Naruto's first successful use of his new wind-release Raisin Shuriken technique, which immobilized him and allowed Kakashi to deliver the finishing blow. Revived in the body of Jigen, who became his vessel after he was betrayed and left for dead by Kaguya Otsutsuki, Ishiki was resolute in his dedication to carrying on the Otsutsuki will. Centuries after the failure of his initial mission, he became the leader of the organization known as Kara, and sought to transfer his consciousness into a new vessel for this purpose in the form of Kawaki. Ishiki had an intense superiority complex, and despite his generally formal and courteous demeanor, he grew incensed upon seeing Naruto overpower him by using Baryon mode, where the 7th Hokage had previously failed to gain the upper hand in their fight. In his desperation to safeguard his own survival, Ishiki made a grave misjudgment which led to his own death, something that even he was too horrified to accept. Brought back from her long slumber by her servant Black Zetsu, Kaguya Otsutsuki took over the body of Madara Uchiha, the Ten-Tails Jinchuriki, at the climax of the 4th Shinobi World War. After transporting Team 7 and Obito Uchiha to one of her dimensions, she proceeds to barrage them with attacks in the hope of eliminating them. In fact, Kaguya's main objective was to kill Naruto and Sasuke, since they alone held the power to reseal her with the 6 Paths Chibaku Tensai technique that Hagoromo had bestowed upon them. The intense god complex she had developed after consuming the chakra fruit also proved to be her undoing, as her overconfidence led her to underestimate Naruto, who succeeded in sealing her with Sasuke, Kakashi, and Sakura's assistance. Despite Madara's noble intentions to end all war and suffering in the shinobi world, his approach to realizing this objective was horrific, given the amount of death, pain, and destruction he caused in his bid to complete the Eye of the Moon plan. Having endured great loss during the Warring States period, Madara's worldview became extremely twisted and pessimistic, to the point where he gave up all faith in humanity's ability to achieve a lasting peace between all nations and clans. Subsequently, after reading the Uchiha Stone Tablet, Madara chose to discard reality and devised a means to trap the entire world in the infinite Tsukuyomi. He commits many atrocious deeds in the name of this goal, putting him at odds with Naruto in the 4th Shinobi World War. Madara was one of the few villains that Naruto did not even attempt to reason with, since he was unflinchingly devoted to his grand vision for the shinobi world, and would stop at nothing to make it come true.